This next story contains graphic images which may be disturbing to some viewers. 7 teens were reportedly blindfolded and led into the woods in a rural area outside Seattle. They were beaten, they were burned, and they were urinated on. This video shows one teen's injuries after Monday's brutal hazing. He says a burning cigar was mashed into his shoulder. Why did the teens volunteer for horrible beatings? So they could join a club that cheers during football games. Beatings were part of the club's hazing rituals, and so far no charges have been filed. CNN Sarah Ganem has more on the fallout from this brutal hazing.
They called themselves the Naked Vikes, an exclusive club at a high school just north of Seattle. Sarah Walvatney's son was eager to be one of them.
He wanted to be a naked Vike. I mean, it's like a badge of honor for these kids.
But to join, this is what he had to endure.
They used the PVC pipes, the headless golf clubs, and flour and maple syrup. They peed on us and stuff.
Walvatney says he and 6 other juniors were blindfolded, taken to a wooded area, and beaten. Here's where a lit cigar was put out on his skin.
Every time I look at that, I just want to cry. It's not right. These kids need to be stopped.
You would think this is all authorities would need to take action, but it's not that simple. The Snohomish County Sheriff's Office told CNN none of the 7, including James, are cooperating with police. Until they do, there may never be an arrest. Here's what an investigator told me. Quote, "We can't make a person a victim if they don't want to be. The ones who were assaulted have said, 'I don't want any part in this prosecution.' The kids who were beat up have said, 'We agreed to do it.'" The school district told CNN the Naked Vikes were a non-sanctioned group already advised about appropriate behavior. The district says those involved in the beating have now graduated and are banned from returning to the school, including sporting events. And the school says next year there will be no Naked Vikes at Inglemoor High. So that initiation was for nothing.
My goodness. Sarah Ganem, she's in Atlanta. There she is. So Sarah, you spoke with sheriff's deputies there. Why are they not pursuing charges?
Don, I want to start with the sheriff told me they are not closing this case. What they're hoping for is that some of these kids involved are going to change their minds and come forward to testify. The school district is also trying to convince them to cooperate with police. But I got to tell you, what I find most interesting here, the lieutenant investigating this case told me he's double-checking state laws to see if there's anything more he can do without cooperative victims. But he believes, this is the lieutenant investigating, believes that hazing laws in the state of Washington only apply to colleges and universities and not at the high school level. Don?
All right.